I'm an ecologist for the Canal and River Trust for the Wales and South West region. We're out here today on the lovely Mon Brec, kind of undertaking winter works and winter stoppage works. My role as an ecologist for the Canal and River Trust is to assess how our maintenance works could affect wildlife, and then also I work with the project team to then kind of ensure that we minimise our impacts or avoid impacts on wildlife wherever possible. So one of the ways we could kind of reduce our impact on the wildlife when undertaking these works is, for example, carefully planning the works to take place, for example, outside of the bird nesting season. We also undertake surveys for protected species in advance of the work, so we know what kind of rare and protected species we have on different parts of the canal and can then kind of act to work around these species. We have a kind of initial project meeting and then learn about the actual type of works that are planned and the schedule for them. And then I'll consider using our GIS database, looking at what records of wildlife we have in the area and also the kind of knowledge of the staff within the Canal and River Trust. And using this information, we then determine what species and what protected species could be affected by the works. So we could then decide to alter the schedule of the works to avoid a particular time of year. For example, works to trees or to hedgerows, we would look to avoid the nesting bird season. And then for other species, for example, otters or badgers, we would undertake a survey in advance of the works to work out if there were any kind of badger setts or otter halts within the area that could be disturbed by the works.